Bring some rice, then we can do the Swastivachan, the blessing. She's about to get married. So let's do some Swastivachan, speak some Harikatha. Okay, bring the turmeric and the rice. There's no rice? No problem. Show me what is it? So there's a Swastivachan in the Archana Dipka? Where? In the end? Show me. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Did you bring or not? Bring.
Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Vancha Karudrvasya Kripa Sindhubhaivacha Paditanam Pavanebho Vaishnavebho Namo Namo Mahavadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
And after that, I'll speak one or two words. Bring the rice. Come here. Give rice to everyone, a little bit. Come in front a bit, please. You. So those who are receiving the Swastivachan, come in front. Sit here and give a little bit of rice in everyone's hands. Just a little bit, whatever they brought. Give in their hands? No, they'll throw on her, on this person. Give to everyone.
Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Nam Iswara Swastino Sarva Sikesu Mangalayatuno Hari Vishnu Sarva Mangalang Bhava आपके घर में क्या नाम है? ओम सर्व मंगलम भवतु तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय.
So, okay, sit back where you were. Do pranam to Thakurji. So, did I do my vandana, my Mangalacharan? Yes? Okay, so I'll speak some Harikatha.
आगे
He came? Oh, he arrived.
सुंदर की बात है। हम लोग आपके घर में क्या नाम है?
So it's so nice that I'm in your house.
श्याम जी नाम
So the name of your house is Shyamji. So beautiful name. So we came to the house of the Shyamji Prabhu.
लड़की की शादी है ना,
And his daughter is going to get married.
हम लोग
Sorry.
वैष्णव देव आए,
So the Vaishnavas came here.
आपकी बेटी के लिए आशीर्वाद
So we gave our blessings to your daughter that everything can be auspicious for her.
शास्त्र में जो कुछ भी कहा
So the Shastra explained that
सब कुछ मंगल एकमात्र भगवान के नाम से
only the auspiciousness come from the name of Lord. All of auspiciousness come from the name of God. That's why
नाम बिना कोई कार्य
in this Kali Yuga, there's no any other thing except Harinam.
के द्वारा ही सब कुछ
So through Harinam, everything becomes perfect and right. So just chant with faith. So all the tantras mantras that Shastra explains, actually, what is the essence of all the Shastra is Harinam.
नाम ही केवलम कलु नास्तिव 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 गतिरत्नता। इस कलियुग में
In this Kali Yuga,
जितने भी शास्त्र के विधान दिखाया
all the injunctions of the scriptures, like karma, jnana, tapasa, etc.
एकमात्र नाम ही
Actually, all the fruit in Kali Yuga you can get by Harinam.
त्रेतायन जजति तापरे परिचर्या और कलु तद हरि भगवान श्री हरि के केसरी नाम ही से
So the names of Lord is the highest thing.
कृत युग माने सत्य युग
Krita Yuga means Satya Yuga.
ध्यान करते
So in Satya Yuga, people used to do meditation, but in Kali Yuga this is not possible. If you shut your eyes for a bit, then you start thinking about all material things. How can you meditate in Kali Yuga?
त्रेता युग में लोग
In Treta Yuga, people used to do fire sacrifice. Like for example, Bhagavan Ramachandra, for 11,000 years, Bhagavan Ramachandra, he did fire sacrifice.
किंतु कलि युग में
But in Kali Yuga, this is also not possible. First, that just to get a good Brahmana in Kali Yuga is so difficult. Why? Because
शाकाहारी ब्राह्मण का आजकल बहुत
to find a vegetarian Brahmana nowadays is so rare.
भी लेते हैं।
Even if you find a Brahmana following all the rules, maybe they take tobacco.
तो मैंने कहा भाई कम से कम
For the Bhagavad Sapta, I told, oh, I want at least 11 Brahmanas to help here. So when we ask, these Brahmanas, actually, they used to take they were taking tobacco. I think it's tobacco.
चाय भी
And chai, also drinking chai. So
मिला ही नहीं वास्तव में।
I couldn't get a real Brahmana. So to do the Bhagavad Sapta, I asked,
हमारे पास भी आओ
please bring 11 Brahmanas to me to help or to do something there. But I couldn't get these pure Brahmanas because
काम करें तो नहीं मिलेगा कैसे मंत्र है हम कैसे
if the person doesn't follow good behavior, how will they be able to recite properly the mantras in a way that these mantras will yield result, if they're not following the proper rules, these Brahmanas.
जमीन में बीज तो
Like for example,
मिट्टी यदि अच्छी है
For example, if you sow a seed in a land, then you only get result if that land is fertile, if the land is good.
ऐसे नहीं
Understand?
नहीं तो बीज बो दे
Otherwise, okay, you sow the seed, but it will not sprout because the land is not good. So in Kali Yuga, how to get a good Brahmana in Kali Yuga?
हवन करने के लिए मंत्र
How you find a good Brahmana to do fire sacrifice in Kali Yuga? Because to perform a fire sacrifice, the mantras must be well read and well pronounced. So how to find a good Brahmana to make a proper fire sacrifice in Kali Yuga is so difficult.
दापर परिचर्या दापर युग में कहा गया था
And process was worshipping Archana. But in Kali Yuga also this is so difficult to do that. Because you cannot even get proper ingredients for the Archan, proper paraphernalia. That's why only Namasankirtana in Kali Yuga.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. इसलिए कहते हैं यद्यपि कलियुग में मनुष्य के अनेक दोष
So although the human beings they have so many faults in Kali Yuga,
उससे एक महान इतना देवो मुक्त संगम देखो कलियुग में
in Kali Yuga,
मनुष्य के जितने भी दोष हैं
all the human beings they have so many faults, and all these faults they can be destroyed only by Namasankirtan. So there was a king. He had 4 kids, 4 sons, and this man he had so much wealth and money. He was a king, huh? This king had so much wealth. So when he became old, he became sick,
राजा विचार
and
करने लगे ये चार पुत्र में मेरे चार जो बेटा है कौन उपयुक्त है
so he was thinking, which of my sons is qualified?
बेटा की कौन उपयुक्त
Who is like really qualified to inherit all my kingdom?
राजा ने विचार करके मैं परीक्षा नहीं करता
So the king, the father, he wanted to test his sons to see who was qualified among them. So he called them and said, "All sons, I'll give 100,000 rupees to each of you. Then you have to do some business, and then after 1 year you come back, and then you tell me how much profit did you get from the money I gave you. Show me." So after 1 year, the first son, like the oldest son, came back, and the oldest son told, "Oh my father, please take
एक लाख रुपया
so this 100,000 rupees that you had given me in the first place, and I also made 300,000 rupees as profit. I profited 300,000 rupees." So the king told, "Oh, very nice,
दूसरी बेटा
well done." Then okay, the second son, like also second in age,
उतना ही नहीं कर पाया
"Oh father, I couldn't do as much as my older brother. Okay, you gave me 100,000 rupees. These you take back. Okay, I'm giving you back, and also I'm bringing you 200,000 rupees as a profit." So in total, he gave 300,000 to the father. So the third son came. "Oh, how much did you bring?" "Oh, my father, I couldn't do so much. I only did 100,000 rupees as profit, and I also give you back this 100,000 rupees the original money you did giving me." Okay, but the youngest son came. The youngest son, he was sitting very far, wearing worn out clothes, and also
धस गया और
like he was he was wearing like worn out clothes full of holes, like a very old cloth, like very worn out, and his hair was all scattered as well.
बाल भी हो गए और बहुत रोते रोते
He was crying so much, and he was standing far away from his father. And the father told, "Oh, my son, why you come near me? Why are you staying so far away? Why are you standing there?
ऐसे मलिन वेश कैसे हुए
Why you're so dirty and with this dirty and worn out clothes? You don't have any good clothes?
पैसे दिया था एक लाख रुपया
I gave him same money to everyone, 100,000 rupees. How can you even wear this kind of clothes?"
बेटा
Clothes.
बेटा रोते रोते
And the youngest son, crying, told, "My father, what can I tell you, father?
कहानी क्या सुना
What can I tell about my life history? What happened? You gave me 100,000 rupees. This is true. But this 100,000 rupees,
50,000 रुपया सट्टे में लगा
50,
सट्टे समझे तो आप लोग जानते हैं, मुझे पता नहीं और वो मेरा बिल्कुल 50,000 रुपया और 50,000 रुपया 1 लाख रुपया तो मैंने सट्टा में लगा दी 50,000 रुपया सट्टा
so he told. So he told, oh, this 50,000 rupees you gave me 100,000 rupees. So the half of it, 50,000 rupees,
तो आप लोग जानते हैं, मुझे पता नहीं।
I lost.
और वो मेरा बिल्कुल
I-
50,000 रुपया और 50,000 रुपया मैंने गलत संग में पड़ करके शराब पी लिया।
So with
आज मेरे खाने की भी एक पैसा भी नहीं है। और
just a second, I'm just trying to find proper translation of one word. Sorry, I don't know the proper translation of this word. How did this man lost the first 50,000 rupees? I'm not finding the translation. I'm sorry, I don't know. Sorry, but anyway, he lost this first 50,000. And the other 50,000 also he lost
मैं ये करूं, पिताजी
drinking, doing other bad things.
छठे समझे। तो आप लोग जानते हैं, अच्छी कपड़ा नहीं है, क्या बात है, मैं तुमको सब कुछ तो समान पैसे दिया था, 1 लाख रुपया, बता तुम पैसे है। बेटा, छोटा बेटा रोते रोते कहने लगे, पिताजी मैं क्या बताऊं, आत्मा कहानी क्या सुनाऊं, आपने जो 1 लाख रुपया दिया था और 1 लाख रुपया तो मैंने सट्टा में लगा दी, 50,000 रुपया सट्टा में लगा दी। सट्टा समझे? तो आप लोग जानते हैं, मुझे पता नहीं है। और वो मेरा बिल्कुल 50,000 रुपया चला ही गया। और 50,000 रुपया मैंने
So I lost the first 50,000, and also the other 50,000 I also did so many bad things like drinking and doing bad things.
आज मेरे खाने की भी एक पैसा भी
Today I don't even have 1 cent for even eating. I don't have money to eat. Oh, Father. So he was holding the feet of his father and saying, oh, my father, please forgive me.
बेटा की ऐसी
What can I do?
देखा, ये वास्तव में क्या है? पिताजी ने कहने लगे, बेटा मेरे शरण में आ गए, यही बड़ी बात है।
And then the father told, oh, my son, you have come to my shelter. This is the greatest thing you could have done. This is the best thing you could have done. It's just you just came to my shelter.
अपने तिरोजी जहाँ पैसा रखते हैं,
Then the father opened his chest, like where he's keeping his money, and he told, oh, my son, all the money which I have in my chest I give to you.
ऐसे और विचार क्यों कर रहे हैं? हम 4 आपके पुत्र हैं,
Then the other sons told, oh, father, why are you being so partial like that? We are 4 sons. Why are you giving everything to our youngest brother, not to all us as well? Then the father told, look,
तुम लोग अपनी कमाई करके कुछ खरीद सकते
you can do by yourself, you can make money, but this my youngest son,
हो। अपने आप
I know that by himself will not be able to do the things to get money to sustain his life, and also he has completely surrendered to me.
पिताजी
So saying this,
सारे धन संपत्ति छोटा बेटा
the father gave all his wealth to his youngest son. Why?
कमा नहीं सकते।
Because he knew, oh, you'll not be able to make money by yourself.
पिताजी
So like this,
ये 4 जो बेटा है,
the father passed away later. So these 4 sons means Sata, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. So in Sata Yuga, people used to meditate to attain the Lord. In Treta Yuga, people doing fire sacrifice.
भगवान की भक्ति करते हैं। दापर युग में लोग अर्चन आदि करके,
In
किंतु कलयुग के मनुष्य क्या है?
in Dwapara Yuga, people used to worship God, Archan, but in Kali Yuga, people cannot do anything.
केवल इसलिए कलयुग में क्या है, एक बार भी भगवान की शरण में आए।
So if the jiva just wants to take shelter of Lord,
शरण में आकर के क्या करे?
and then
हे कृष्ण
do what?
हे
chanting holy names also.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. इसलिए कलयुग में कहते हैं भगवान तक है सब प्रकार जो दोष को जो है क्षमा कर देते हैं.
So God is forgiving us of all our faults, but if just once we should take shelter of the feet of Lord and surrender to Him and chant holy names.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare. इसलिए कलयुग में और कुछ करना नहीं.
So in Kali Yuga, we don't need to do anything. Just have to continue chanting holy names. To stay in the family or with the family or married, this is not any problem. Like, this is not such a big deal. You know, just as a matter of having a favorable environment for your bhajan. Some people maybe will get married, some people will stay as brahmachari, or some people will be a sannyas. There's not such a big deal, but what is the circumstance? The main thing is how much the person is doing bhajan to God. So we gave blessing, and also later we did the Swastivachan and everything. There's only one meaning why we did all this. Actually, everything in Kali Yuga, the main thing is to chant holy names of Lord. You can be in any situation. Just continue chanting holy names, isn't it? No need to do anything else. Everybody, chant holy names. This is the instruction of Mahaprabhu. So this is the meaning of the Shastra. Continue chanting holy names. So if you chant holy names, you will be delivered. And also 7 generations also of your family will be delivered. In the future also, all the generations also of your family will be delivered. So both your previous ancestors and also the next ancestors. So if you once chant holy names, how glorious is this person. Even in Swargalok, the demigods, they are showering flowers on you. So if your Vaishnava is born in someone's house, 7 generations of the family are automatically delivered. Understand? 7. How? From the dynasty of the mother and dynasty of the father. From both families will be delivered. So much glories of holy names, Shastra explains. So, chant holy names with faith, that's it. You see the Vrajavasis, what mantra do they chant? Which kind of meditation Vrajavasis do? Which kind of fire sacrifice Vrajavasis do? Which kind of puja do they do? The Vrajavasis, they do their household chores. Like they cook for the kids. They cook for them, like they take care of their kids. But they're always chanting. Where will she be married? In Kamyavan. Means the girl, this is the family of the girl, and the girl is gonna get married to someone, some boy, some man from the village of Kamyavan, and so she'll move to Kamyavan. So Gurudev is saying, oh, very nice. Kamyavan is a very special place of Krishna's pastime. She's so fortunate because she's so beautiful. Because Kamyavan is a very special place in Vraj. She's so fortunate. So in Vraj they say, the daughter of Mathura, the cow of Gokula
ब्रज की बहारियां, देखो ये ब्रज की बाहर नहीं गई ना,
means like this proverb is there. Sorry, I cannot translate it completely, but means sense is that oh, like we just don't want to be out of Braj, always inside Braj Mandala. So you see, she's getting married, but she's going to shift to Kamyavan, which is also in Braj Mandal. So beautiful.
काम भवन सबसे श्रेष्ठ माना जाता है।
Actually, Kamyavan is the highest.
नए प्रकार की लीलाएं हुई, मथुरा के बेटी, गोकुल के गाय, और करम फूटे तो ब्रज की बहारियां, देखो ये ब्रज की बाहर नहीं गई ना, कहाँ हो रही है? राम भवन। हाँ,
So she,
है? राम भवन सबसे श्रेष्ठ माना जाता है।
Kamyavan is the highest.
के जितने प्रकार की लीलाएं हुई,
All kinds of Krishna's pastimes happen in Kamyavan. So we just came from Kamyavan.
महिमा कितने,
So Kamyavan is so glorious, so nice.
सदा के प्योर भी माना
Actually, Kamyavan is the place of the family of Nanda, of Mother Jashoda. Means Mother Jashoda, her parents reside in Kamyavan. She was raised there in Kamyavan. So so many pastimes of Krishna. So this is real being Vrajvasi.
है? और उसके गुप्त वृंदावन भी कहा जाता है।
And also is Gupta Vrindavan. Kamyavan is the place of Vrinda Devi also.
गौरिया मठ, गौरिया जितने भी ठाकुर जी है,
So all are the deities of Gauriya Mart.
चले गए कहाँ?
All of them, they left Vrindavan and went to another place.
इसको बता दो, थोड़ा इतिहास बता देते हैं, हिस्ट्री बता दें।
But I tell you some history to you
उस समय
that
औरंगजेब मुसलमान राजा,
there was a king,
उसके राजा
Muslim king called Aurangzeb. So he was sitting,
है, छत पर बैठे थे, राजमहल के ऊपर बैठे।
he was sitting on the top of his palace in Agra. And then this king, Muslim king, he saw in the Deepavali time, he saw all the temples of Hindu people completely decorated with ghee lamps on the Deepavali day.
मुसलमान हिंदू विद्वेषी,
And Aurangzeb, he was so against all the Hindus. So he was saying, oh, why is so much clarity, so much light coming from that direction, from Vrindavan? And some person told, oh, because now is the special Hindu festival. What? They're doing Deepdan. What is this Deepdan? Offering ghee lamp? Ah, they are offering in the temples ghee lamp, and also in their houses, put decorating and like this. So Aurangzeb told, let's destroy all the temples of the Hindus. So because of the orders of this king, so all the army came. So, but there was a,
कि भाई कुछ भी हो ठाकुर जी को लेकर,
but the king of Jaipur called Mana Singh, he tried to protect some deities of the Hindus. So he tried to take these deities out of Vrindavan to protect them from the assault that this king, Muslim king, would make in Vrindavan.
रावण की छह ठाकुर जी की जो है,
So he took 6 deities of Vrindavan. He put them on a bullock cart to go to Jaipur with them to protect them. So Govinda Gopinath, Madan Mohan, and
राधा दामोदर,
Radha Madar also,
राधा विनोद जी,
Radha Binodji,
राधा माधव,
Radha Madhav, and Brinda Devi, these deities.
ठाकुर जी लेके चलते।
So he was bringing them to Jaipur. But on the way, he stopped at Kamyavan, and then he spent one night there, like during the night. But in his dream that night, when he was sleeping there, Vrinda Devi came in his dream and told, I don't want to leave Vrindavan to go anywhere else. She told.
और तो ठाकुर जी के
Okay, the other 5 deities he took to Jaipur. Govinda Dev left, Gopinath also left, and also Madan Mohan. All of them went out from Vrindavan, but Vrinda Devi told,
ये मैं वृंदावन छोड़ के
I won't go out of Vrindavan. I will not go out. So until nowadays, you can see that this Vrinda Devi is there.
ब्रज में दो जगह में,
So in 2 places, you can see the Vrinda Devi darshan in Vrindavan.
जगह में नहीं मिलेगा।
You cannot find any third place with the darshan of Vrinda Devi. Okay, in Kamyavan is the original Vrinda Devi. And also second is the place where our Guru Devi Shri Goswami Maharaj, he established Vrinda Devi in our temple in Rupsant Gauriya Mata. Jai Sila Guru Deva ki jai, Vrinda Devi ki jai.
प्रसन्नता हुई ये आपके बेटी के
So I'm so pleased to know that your daughter is going to get married to a family in Kamyavan. Jai Sri Radhe.
कामा में है,
So nice.
आप वृंदावन के आसपास में है, कहाँ पर है?
So is near Vrinda Devi? Where is the exactly?
आज है गोपीनाथ
Near the temple of Gopinath. Wow, so beautiful. If I go there, certainly I'll eat roti. I'll eat roti chapati in her house.
बहुत अच्छा लगा ना।
Very nice. I like it so much.
भाई ब्रजवासी के घर में संत महात्मा किस लिए जाते
Why the sadhus go to the house of the Vrajavasis?
मिल जाए बात,
Because they can get 2 rotis, 2 chapatis in the house
मिल जाए बात,
of the Vrajavasis. So nice.
मंदिर पर
So, for example, when you go to Bandir Ban,
वहीं पर ब्रजवासी के घर में हम
there we sit in the house of the Vrajavasis there, And the Vrajavasis, they feed us with so much love. Since the time of Gurudev, we used to go there. There were at the time the parikrama was not so big. We were only eight. We were only 8, 10 brahmacharis and maybe 2 Vrajavasis with Gurudev also. So do you remember that time?
आम गुरुदेव के समय से जो है ये उसमें इतने बड़ा परिक्रमा नहीं होता था, तभी हम लोग 8-10 ब्रह्मचारी 2-4 ब्रजवासी हुए जाते थे।
So 2, 4 Vrajavasis and 8, 10 brahmacharis and with Gurudev used to go. Do you remember?
अरे बस नहीं जाती थी।
Not by bus. At that time there was no bus. This was even later. I'm talking before even the bus was there for the parikrama. So you used to go by tractor, taking ride with maybe the father of someone who is there. Gurudev said the name. Maybe he remembers.
हाँ वही बात बता रहा हूँ ना, ट्रक में बैठ कर
I'm talking. You used to doing the. I remember we used to go by tractors to these places in the forest.
कितने आनंद होता है।
So much bliss we felt.
उसमें हम लोग को बना बना करके कुछ नहीं लेके
So we wouldn't like bring food along with us.
उस समय
At that time,
ऐसे
we would just stop.
चल जाते थे और
We used to go with these Vrajavasis, and then we used to stop to the house. We used to stop at the house of these Vrajavasis and begging for some alms, like 2, 4 chapatis, and then we just eat these chapatis that the Vrajavasis would give us, and then because the Vrajavasis they never give a dry chapati. They'll give a hot chapati, like recently made, just freshly cooked, with also ghee or mata, also like the buttermilk. Also they give us.
समय तो हो गया, आजकल तो पलट गया है, किंतु उस दिन की कथा जो है हम याद
So I remember these old times, maybe 35, 40 years ago. This wasn't it?
इतने आनंद मिलता है।
So much bliss we used to feel at that moment.
बहुत अच्छी बात है,
So nice.
सभी लोग इनका आशीर्वाद करें।
So everybody, please bless her,
संसार जो है
that her family, she can have happiness and peace in her married life.
सब करके उसके बचपन से तो मैं ही देखता हूँ।
So I've seen her since her childhood. Yes,
बहुत अच्छी बात है,
very nice.
बहुत प्रसन्नता हुई।
I'm so happy to know
सबसे बड़ी क्या है, हम लोगों के इसके
that she's getting married to a family in Kamyavan.
है और संत महात्मा सबका आपका आशीर्वाद दिया।
So all the saints also
परिवार हो
bless her that she may have a good
महात्मा के सेवा करते हैं।
peaceful family and everything okay, and that she can always serve the saints.
बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल। अवली समय ठाकुर जी का आरती कर ली।
So let's do the Harati now. So today, 4th December, in the evening class, Mathura, the English translation, there was a problem, some connection problem, connectivity, I'm sorry. So it was missing 5 minutes out of the English translation. So I'll just translate now here, those who wanted to know, just a small part of the class. Just because I think to make another live only for that and such a small part, and I'm sorry for the problem because the English translation was cut in 2 parts. There was a problem in my computer and like this. So it was in the middle when Gurudev was speaking the story of the crow. So Gurudev was saying that there are 4 ways we can get what we want from someone. Sam, dam, dand, bhed, right? So first, sam means you speak flattering words to try to convince the person. So Gurudev said that gopis tried to do this with Krishna, and then dam, they tried to offer some awards, some rewards for him if he would give their clothes back. For example, they would cook so many things for him. So okay, so when Gurudev was talking about sam means flattering words, Gurudev gave the example of the crow who is having a piece of cheese in his mouth, and then the jackal comes and starts glorifying the crow. So at this moment, the translation stopped working, and then when it came back, that part I didn't know even that the translation is not going on. So all that the story was left without. So only 5 minutes. So I'll translate here to the part which is there.
इतने सुंदर है क्या झिलमिल झिलमिल कर रहे हैं। रंग कितने सुंदर है, काले होने पर
So the chacal is glorifying the crow, saying, "Oh, you are black, but you're so beautiful. You know, you're shining. Your color blackish, shiny, so nice.
वो इफाल्जेंस माने
So much effulgence in your color.
उनकी आपके जो है शरीर से मानो दिव्य ज्योति
It
कैसे
looks like it's emanating some. Although you're black, you know,
काले भी कितने सुंदर होता है,
although it's not like somebody who is black is ugly. Actually, you're black and you're so shiny, and your color is like shining, glowing, so nice." This is the chacal talking to the crow, which has a piece of paneer cheese in his mouth.
देखो कोई तुम्हारी शरीर के रंग इतने सुंदर है,
Oh, crow, your color is so nice. You're glowing, so beautiful.
आंख है, कान
Your nose is so beautiful. Your eyes. Oh, it's been such a long time that we haven't seen each other.
गान सुनाते थे,
And also, before I used to listen to your singing, and now I haven't heard you sing in a long time. So I'm feeling this desire. Please be merciful and just sing for me something,
कंठस्वर इतने सुंदर
because your voice is so beautiful. Just like you can even your voice is better than Hema Malini. This is one name of Indian singer, I think. I don't know. Gurudev is saying.
लता मंगेशकर,
Lata Mangeshkar, another Indian artist. So all these great artists,
लता
Lata Mangeshkar and others, I don't know others.
आओ आपकी सुंदर,
But like the Chakla was saying, like you sing so well, you're the best. The sweetness of your voice, oh, just like they say, they give one kind of title to the people when they sing very nicely. They gave them the title
माँ इनके क्या टेंशन,
to Himalayan. They called her Braj ki Kokil, like the cuckoo bird of Vraj. The quail of India means the cuckoo bird of India. No, this was not the name of the title.
ब्रज के कोकी,
Braj ki Kokil. It's like this cuckoo bird, like some bird with very sweet voice. So they gave this title to this Indian artist. Dream girl. Anyway, let's not argue about it, which title she got.
ड्रीम गर्ल,
Dream girls.
ड्रीम गर्ल,
Yeah, very beautiful.
उसी प्रकार
So, in this way,
देखो वो सियार इतने सुंदर
so the jackal,
सा करने लगे,
the jackal,
उनसे टीच हो गया,
sorry, the jackal. I was saying jackal because this is actually Portuguese. And so the jackal, right? This kind of like a fox, like this. So he was saying, glorifying so much the crow.
विचार मेरी बात तो सही है, कोई मेरा तो इसमें सब संशय में कोई गान सुनता नहीं है, आज सियार तो पहली बार
So,
मेरे गान सुनने के लिए,
so the crow was saying, "Oh, nobody ever glorifies me."
तो किया सियार ने क्या की, पहली बार मुख खोली, है, आ
So the crow opened his mouth and like ka like this.
के नीचे,
So the piece of
और बोलो, और बोलो, और बोलो,
the piece of
और हो गए बात, आंख बंद करके का,
so the piece of cheese which was in the beak of the crow fell down on the ground, and then the jackal with a J, jackal, the jackal started glorifying more. Oh, sing more for me. And then the crow was like ka and singing and not giving attention that his piece of cheese had fallen on the ground. And then the jackal, he caught this cheese piece and ran away.
लगे, और सियार ने की वो पनीर के टुकड़े लेकर के
So the jackal ran away with the piece of cheese.
वृंदावन बिहारी लाल, तात्पर्य क्या है,
So what is the meaning?
नहीं सुनाया,
Why this story?
अपने कार्य सिद्धि के लिए
Because when we want to attain to get something from someone, maybe we'll glorify this person or like flatter this person with many words. So the gopis, these unmarried gopis who were taking
पहले कृष्ण के बहुत प्रशंसा किया,
bath, in the beginning they started glorifying Krishna like flattering words. But Krishna told, "Do you think I'm an idiot to fall in your like to believe what you're saying, like to believe in you? Like, do you think I don't know you're trying to cheat me like this,
फिर वो ये
to captivate me with your clothes?" And Krishna said, "How can I know that these clothes are really yours? Because
कृष्ण कहने लगे,
your names are not written in this cloth, in these clothes, in these garments." So Krishna is nothing less. No, he's also very clever. So he told like this.
मान ये कपड़ा है,
So
क्या है, नाम लिखा है,
because how do I know if these clothes are really yours, these garments? Can I see the name? Your names are pressed or like printed in this clothes? There's some like some kind of tag or something with your names here? Like that. He did some also printing, one Prabhu. He printed in some garments that stamp Vidalan Karvani. He did. So it's not, there's nothing written in these clothes saying that they are yours. So how can Krishna told? I was thinking actually that, you know, because the Jamuna River is such a pure water, so every day the demigoddesses come from Swargaloka, and I was thinking that they come here and they bathe here, and then they keep their wet clothes near just here, you know, for drying them up, and then they wear the dry clothes and then they go away. So I was thinking that these clothes here, they belong to the demigoddesses because they're so beautiful and with different colors like yellow, blue, green, yeah, sorry, red, yellow. So Krishna said, in the beginning when I saw these clothes, I was thinking actually when I saw by far, I thought it was flowers. I thought that all these clothes, they were flowers from the tree, actually blossoming flowers. Krishna said, when I saw these clothes by far, your garments, then I thought, oh, how all these beautiful flowers. But when I came close, I saw that they were not. They actually were not flowers. They were. It was your clothes, your clothes. And then I concluded that these demigoddesses, they were coming from Swarga every day, and they were bathing in the Jamuna, and then they were bathing and then just keeping their clothes here to dry them up because the next day they could come back and wear these dry clothes. So because I was thinking that the demigoddesses, they were coming here bathing, and then they were keeping their clothes, like changing clothes, putting a dry cloth, dry garments, and keeping these clothes here for drying. Okay, and then the next day when the demigoddesses again they come back, they would take bath with their own clothes and be wet, and then they would change to wear these clothes that they kept here the day before, that now would be already dried. So this was what I was thinking. So it's so beautiful. So Krishna was saying, you're saying that these garments belong to you. So how, okay, you're saying these garments belong to you, but how can I know that these garments belong to you? Come on, like if somebody loses their mobile phone, you know, the mobile, so you and you say, oh, this is my mobile, but you have to prove that that mobile is yours, right? So maybe you'll ask, oh, what is your number of your SIM card? Let me check here. Oh, what was your last phone call? Who was your last phone call? I don't even have a phone, so I don't know. But anyway, to whom you spoke to? Who was your last phone call? What was your last phone call? So then if the person answers properly, then you know, okay, this phone really belongs to the person. So Krishna jokingly, he was saying, hey, Gopis, how can I know that these clothes are really yours? Your name's not written, not tagged on these clothes or not printed on it or something? The Gopis saw, oh, Krishna not, he doesn't want. So they told, listen, it's not proper for you to like create this kind of disturbance for us. Generally, you have so much love and affection to each other. Even every day also we bring food for you, isn't it? We bring food to you, isn't it? So we have so much love and affection which to each other. Also, our parents also they have so much friendship to each other, isn't it? Like for example, Nanda Maharaj has so much love and affection with Vrishabhanu Maharaj. They have so much friends.
उनके पिता माता के साथ
So actually, all the sakas.
महाराज अथवा ब्रज के जितने भी लोग इससे माता पिता के साथ भी प्रेम प्रीति है।
So like all the parents of Raj, like of the gopis, gopas, the sakas, and they have some relation to each other, some love and affection, some friendship. So
है। इसलिए देखो ये काम करो है, हमके कपड़ा दे दो।
so do one thing, just give us our clothes back, okay?
उनको जो है अच्छी तरह से और भी खिलाएंगे।
Because if you give, then we'll give to you so much nice foods.
खिलाएंगे क्या खिलाएंगे?
We'll give you nice food stuff
गोलगप्पा खिलाएंगे।
like Golgopa. I don't know what is the translation in English, but we'll give some good preparations.
चिंता मत करो।
Don't worry. Tomorrow we will give you so many good things to eat. Krishna told gopis, you can say anything. I won't give you these clothes because these garments don't belong to you. So the gopis realized that the Krishna wouldn't give in. So then the third option, the gopis then became angry. So sam, dam, danda. So first sweet words. Second option, try to offer some reward. Third option, dand means you threaten the person. If you don't do this, then I'll do something to you. Like
दंड क्या है?
so, what they threatened Krishna to Krishna? They told
लड़कियों के कपड़ा चुराया इससे हमारे
Krishna, this will be very bad for your fame. You get bad reputation if you just steal the clothes of the gopis, of ladies.
शास्त्र में कहा दिया मैंने
Because Shastra says that we should never, what to speak of touching the body of the ladies. You should not even put your hand onto
तुम हम लोग के कपड़े को
the cloth of the ladies, and you are stealing our clothes. So
जानते हो हैं? इसे पाप होता है
this is a sin. It's a sin.
क्योंकि कपड़े को हाथ लगाना ये भी पाप माना जाता है।
So it's a sin to touch the clothes of ladies if you're a man,
ब्रह्मचारी होकर
like a brahmachari,
वस्त्र बहादुर
and you're touching the clothes of the gopis. This is a sin, and you have to suffer it.
हम क्या है?
Krishna said,
हम तो जानते नहीं है पाप।
I don't know what is Papa and Punya. Ah, you don't know?
हम अभी जाकर के
So just now we will go to the king, and we'll tell on you to him.
राजा बता
We'll rat you out. We'll inform on you to Kamsa.
नंद महाराज नंद राजा और दूसरी
So when they say they are going to the king, also can mean like Nanda Maharaj and also to Kamsa. But
और नालिश कर दी।
we'll go to Kamsa and we'll inform about you. We'll tell on you to him. We'll tell everything what you're doing, and then he'll come back with army to punish you.
सब आधा कुटा करें। आधा कुटा जानते हो? अदरक जैसे हम लोग कूटते हैं ना ऐसे
So they will beat you and chastise you so much, punish you. So give us now our clothes.
ये लो हम लोग अभी चलते हैं।
Otherwise, just now we'll go to Kamsa complain about you. Krishna said, oh yeah, you want to go to Kamsa? Okay, go. Let me see you going.
देखो इधर
Let me see how far you can go.
ये तो जमुना के जल ठंडा है।
Because the water of Jamuna was so cold.
से लेकर कमर से लेकर के नीचे हम सब मानो कोलैप्स हो गया है ठंडा सारे शरीर
And they were like freezing up inside the water.
देखो जितने भी डराए इसको और भी
So they were threatening Krishna, and Krishna was like challenging them. Okay, go now get out of the water now, and let me see. Go now to Kamsa. You're saying you're chest ladies,
सदित्य के जगत में प्रचार होगा
so you really be very famous for your chastity if you go like this to Kamsa now.
इस प्रकार कृष्ण जब कहने लगे है गोपियां देखा तो है
So
गोपियां अत्यंत
So gopis became so upset because they thought, oh, Krishna will not give in. He will not be convinced. All our politics failed. Everything we tried with Krishna failed. He didn't give in. He didn't agree with us and try to do what we are asking.
ये गोपियों कुछ भी कहें हम देंगे
So Krishna told you.